Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is my interpretation of a Libra Sun. They carry themselves with so much poise and grace, and they speak kind of monotone. Wow, that was hard for me to do. That was really hard. But come on now. Come on. Libra Suns and Libra Risings, they're always very like, yes. This is like, what is up your ass, girl? What is up your ass? Kidding. I'm just kidding. Anyway, so today we're talking, oh, sorry. Did I even introduce myself? My name is Emmy. If you didn't know, now you know. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, well, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I know this will not be the last time because, yeah. So my name is Emmy. I think I said that already. She's just a girl that can do all the things. And yeah, today's thing is Libra Sun. So first, let me describe what the sun represents in astrology. So the sun, it makes up your personality. It's not the only thing. It's not the only thing that makes up your personality. It's also your moon, your rising, and your sun. Hello. But the sun, it's your ego, okay? It's the very core of your personality. It's how you express yourself. It's what your soul is, what your soul wants this lifetime. It's how you express yourself. It is your willpower, and yeah, it's just your essence. It's now Libras and Libra risings. I've noticed they always have a very like symmetrical face, you know, the golden rule where everything's kind of balanced because they're ruled by Venus. So they just are very pretty to look at. Like they're just nice to look at, aesthetically pleasing. They're always like very poised and graceful, like very pleasant people to be around. Very balanced, so they're not going to do too much. Yeah, they are like really into their aesthetics. They like to look good, they dress good, they're really good with colors and like balancing colors. Might even be good with like cooking, interior design, fashion, things that just have to do with aesthetics, hair, even like hairdressing, I don't know, things like that, makeup, even creating art, like doing maybe painting, you know, just something that is artistic. They're really good with art stuff. They're very charming people. They're natural like mediators because they're the scale, so they're really good at seeing the other side of things and always like keeping, you know how like Aries or Leo, they have a hard time seeing other people's point of view. Libra is very considerate, sometimes too considerate, where they are people pleasing and looking at other people's putting other people's emotions over their own. Some Libras, underdeveloped Libras, I would say, have a hard time finding themselves outside of relationships. They really rely on their relationships to not only boost their confidence or give them confidence, they find themselves through their relationships. So it's not that they're not independent. I mean, I'm not gonna say it, but because they suffer from codependency like really bad. But at the same time, they understand that everyone is a mirror, not just romantic relationships, platonic, the people that you meet at the grocery store. So it's like everyone is reflecting something back to you that you need to work on and learn and understand. So they learn that through relationships, but they don't really learn things on their own. They have a harder time doing things on their own or being as independent. But again, it depends on the rest of your chart. It depends on where you have where your sun is, what house your sun is in, and then also where you have Venus, because Venus is the ruler of Libra. They love to be around people love to be around them. They draw a lot of people into them just because they're so charming. They probably have like a really nice smile. Like they're just really enjoyable to be around because they're just so like, it's approachable and it's open and it's like easy to talk to, but at the same time it's balanced, if that makes sense. I don't know how else to describe it. Pretty loyal, and they're very friendly people. They're big flirts. They don't even realize it when they're flirting sometimes. I think they just do it just to do it. Honestly, it's just a part of their brand. It's just very on brand for them. I would say when it comes to love languages, their love language would definitely be quality time and words of affirmation. Gift giving, if you want to give them a gift too, they'll take it. Libra is an air sign, so they might come off a little ditzy or airheaded sometimes, but that's not who they are. They just kind of like, they just have airhead moments where it's just like, hee hee, you know, but they're very smart people at the end of the day. So if that's the first impression that you're getting from a Libra or Libra rising, that's not who they are. They are intellectual people. They are pretty intuitive people. They're a cardinal sign, so they are a leader. Like, they have leadership skills. They just have the little oopsie moments. They also, being an air sign, they are good with their words. And like, just watch out for Libras. Like, just like Geminis, where Geminis can like finesse you with their words, Libras can also do that, but in a different approach, because it's a lot more smooth, if that is, you know what I'm saying? Like, because they're so pleasant to be around. This may or may not resonate with everyone, depending on where you have Venus in your chart and where you have your sun. Okay, so some cons for Libra. They can be a little ditzy, a little naive sometimes, depending on the rest of their chart. They could be a little too trusting with people. Might have a hard time finding balance in relationships. You know, not being too codependent. Might even just get in relationships just to boost their confidence. They'll also be really indecisive. People pleasing is also a big thing for them. Also be really blunt and say how they feel, and it could be hurtful, or they can ghost and like avoid conversation because they don't want to like hurt your feelings, and then like come back later, because air signs, they always come back and they always like say, because they're a communicative sign. So if they feel like their back is against the wall when it comes to making a decision or saying something that they feel, they might not say it right away until once it's convenient for them, which is not the best thing, right? But hey, that's what happens with air signs. More intellectual than emotional. Fairness and going off fairness is a really big principle for them. See the world as logical, and things should go fairly. Like things need to be distributed equally, which makes them want to ask other people, what is fair? What do you think? Or when they're, you know, do I want the red one or the blue one? Do I want the white or the black? Like, they're gonna ask everyone's opinion. And then what happens is that's where the codependency kicks in, because they're losing the value of what they want, and they're forgetting what they want, because it's a decision that they have to make on their own, losing the ability and the power of, you know, having your own opinion. But yeah, like I said, even though they believe in fairness, they really don't like to hurt people's feelings. So they won't always say how they feel. They're really observant people, and they peep everything, just like earth signs. And they're all about balance, right? So even if they don't say anything, if they feel like there's no alignment or things aren't working out for them anymore, or it's just not beneficial for them, they will probably ghost you or just like dip on you. But they won't, here's the codependency and here's the relationship aspect, because they won't do that until they have something else lined up. So yeah, they're definitely the type that like, if you're with like Libra Venus or Libra Sun, Libra Risings, Libra Moon, and like they wouldn't leave you until they have something else lined up. Basically, I'm gonna leave you with this, Libras. Don't be afraid to say no and be more assertive, and take after Aries. That's your opposite, who's not afraid to live their life for themselves and say no, and doesn't need everyone's opinion. Maybe start small. Start just doing, you know, when you go to get coffee and you want to mix it up, don't ask anybody else what you want. Do I want this or that? No, you choose. I don't know if that helps, but yeah, thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, or if this was good information, please like and subscribe to my channel. And if I forgot anything, or if it all resonated, please let me know down below. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. The next video is Scorpio. So yeah, I'll see you there. Bye.